Good morning from me and Spencer, who is camera shy. Hello. Show everyone your gorgeous pajamas. It is Saturday morning and we are having a mega lazy one because the weather is horrendous. I am on my second hot drink of the morning, coffee. So it is 8:43. We've been up since about 7:30. Had a cup of tea on the sofa and I've just made the boys a bacon wrap each. So they're having those. Spencer's playing with his dinosaurs and I'm gonna have a coffee. Not sure if anyone heard that, but he just chucked that tray off just to annoy me, didn't you? Because you knew I was filming. Yes? Correct? Yes, monkey. Look at your beautiful pajamas. Are they really cozy? You don't like them? Tell everyone how you've been for the last day. You don't want to? Shall I tell them? We think Spencer's got tonsillitis. So it is now Saturday, as you know. On Thursday night we went for a meal and we had to come home early-ish because he was crying in pain because his throat was hurting. So it wasn't just a mummy, my throat's sore. It was like crying and couldn't swallow. So yesterday, when it was Friday and I knew Simon was away this weekend, I was like, oh no, if he can't swallow, I'm gonna have to phone the doctors. Literally wouldn't swallow water. So I went to the doctors and they were like, we do it on a scoring system for giving antibiotics and he's on a delayed prescription. So I'm gonna give you penicillin. I want you to collect it, but don't give it to him unless you think he needs it tomorrow, because there was no like pus on his tonsils, but they were really big. So I'm very much somebody who likes the kids to get better themselves. So I've got the prescription on the side, keep looking over there because that's where it is. But he's eating this morning and he's had a smoothie, which is massive progress. So we were meant to be going to a bonfire night tonight, but my concern is having him out in the cold and the wet isn't best for him. So I think we're gonna find a spot where we can see the fireworks from the car or in somebody's house, because I just don't think it's best for him if we're outside. So we have no plans today apart from having a chilled day, and we haven't had a chilled day for so long. I've got like some sorting to do, a workout to do. The boys are so happy just playing and watching TV. It's actually Isla's birthday today and we don't have her. We celebrated it on Thursday. So I'm waiting for her to FaceTime me. So yeah, waiting for that. That's it. Basically, spend a chilled, lazy Saturday with us. Great! And now we can put cars through the door.
Then, but not the big ones, like those Lamborghinis.
No, just the little cars, can't we? Spencer made this little Lamborghini garage. And we made this one together, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Now we're putting the cars through the middle. Woo! We've just come in the gym and he's going to watch his iPad. Just going to put some Netflix on for him. We've come out here 3 times already, haven't we? Mummy forgot the blanket. Then I spilt my water, so I had to go and get a towel. And what else? Trousers for Spencer.
On my iPad now.
Okay.
But can I choose which one I want?
Yeah, of course you can. You choose.
Here we go.
By the way, FYI, he's so happy to come out here. I was going to do my workout in the house, but he was really happy to come in. In fact, he came out on his own. It's not too far from the house. Obviously, Oscar's in the house, but he knows where I am. The gate's locked. He'll come and get me if the door goes. So it's fine. Same as being in the garden and leaving your child in the house. For anyone that's going to go freak out about this, that I've left him in the house on his own. I haven't decided if I'm going to run or not, but I'm definitely going to start off with a walk on the treadmill to warm up. So I did my 15-minute sprints and then I did 7 minutes of a 28-minute workout, and I really can't be bothered. I really can't be bothered. I don't know why. I just can't. I'm just not in the mood. I'm tapping out. That's it. I'm done. I'm gonna go back in the house and we're gonna get somewhat ready. We have now spoken to Isla on the phone. Sorry, my memory card stopped working then. So I think I said we've spoken to Simon and we've spoken to Isla, and we're now I'm just making the boys a hot chocolate and I'm having a cup of tea, and we're doing my child's art Christmas pictures. They're like a really cute thing that the school do. So you probably know about it, a lot of you, but you just draw your child draws a picture and then you send it in and it gets turned into a Christmas card. So then you can send it to your family. It's so lovely. So they're gonna do one each, and I'm gonna sit down and help Spencer do his. Spencer, you can't just take pencils off of people if they're using them, can you?
Yes, so I was having it. I was.
It is 11:30 and the arguments have started. They've just been fighting over the lyrics to a song, a Disney song. Never mind. Cool. Spencer, what are you going to do on your Christmas card? Your Christmas card design. Here you go, here's your hot chocolate. Here's your hot chocolate. Thank you. And welcome. Spencer, show everybody your drawing.
I have to.
Show everyone this drawing.
Oh, look
This
at
is look, this is Spencer's Christmas card drawing. This was Mummy's.
Mummy, can I do next? Is this...
Go on then. Oh, well done. That's good.
Now I'm going to...
Do a body. Well done.
And now for his arms. And now it's next.
Good job. Well done. Now he's a proper Grinch, isn't he?
He needs a heart.
Oh, go on then, you draw him a heart. Think you need a red pen for his heart?
I can't draw hearts, actually.
Try, I want to see you try.
No, I want you to draw the red heart, please.
Alright. Where, here?
Yeah. I want mine to stay.
There we go. Show everybody Oscar's. You're just having some biscuits, aren't you, dipped in your hot chocolate? I think somebody's feeling a lot better, aren't you? So we had planned to go to the fireworks tonight, and then we cancelled because I was worried about having him out in the cold. But now he's like eating properly, drinking properly. I've said to my friend, we'll come and we'll just wrap him up, we'll go watch the fireworks and then go straight home so that it's not like a long ordeal. If I didn't have Oscar, I wouldn't bother, but Oscar really, really wants to go. And also if Spencer was like laid up in bed, I obviously would be like, mate, sorry, we can't because he's ill, but I think he's all right. I think we're going to be all right. Haven't given him the penicillin yet, which I'm really pleased about, and he seems to be, he hasn't had any Calpol today. You're eating biscuits, drinking hot chocolate, and he's full of beans. So I think we might be all right as long as we wrap him up, put a scarf on him. So it's now 12. I'm gonna have a little tidy round. And then I think I'm gonna have a shower, wash my hair, and then do a little bit of sorting upstairs. I need to put my winter clothes into my wardrobe. They've been sat in my room for months. Oscar came off his Xbox to do his picture, and then he's gone back on it, said he can have another half an hour, and then he's got to come off. So yeah, I've got a little bit of cabin fever because I haven't done this for so long. I'm a bit like, oh, we're like just in the house. But do you like being in the house in your pajamas? Is it very exciting? Get down from the table. Get down.
Why?
Trying to show more of this sort of real life 4-year-old behaviour, because I know it makes some of you feel a lot better. He is a cheeky 4-year-old. Cheeky 4-year-old. Look, do you like that? Do you want it up in your room?
All of them.
Well, this one we've got to make into a card. So we've got to put your name at the top, and we've got to send it into preschool, and then they're going to make it into a card, and we can give it to all of our family for Christmas. That's exciting, isn't it? Yeah. Before I go up to the shower, I'm just going to put some jacket potatoes in the air fryer so that we can have those for lunch. Jacket potatoes for the boys, and a sweet potato for me. Just had my shower, and I'm going to treat my hair with this Olaplex. I have had this for 2 months, and I think I've used it once because I just don't have the time. You've got to put it on damp hair, so like not when you're in the shower, and you've got to leave it on for 10 minutes, and I just honestly have not had the time. So I am popping this on. I'm getting real cabin fever now, like it's 12:30 and I'm like desperate to get out. I really can't decide whether to go to the fireworks tonight or whether to go tomorrow night. There's another place that are doing them because we've got to get up really early tomorrow morning for a football match for Oscar. We've got to leave the house by 8:10, so this is a terrible light for me. Anyway, I'm going to leave that on for 10 minutes, extract Oscar from his Xbox, and then we're going to have some lunch. Poor Spencer's had a bit of an accident, haven't you, darling? What did you do? Oh, don't worry. Oh, if I take this off, it's because you're leaning on that. There we go.
It's already broken.
Shall I get you a different one? Just making lunch and he came downstairs crying. Him and Oscar were playing in the bedroom and he's bitten into a cushion, I think that's what Oscar said, really hard. And it's sort of like his bottom tooth is a bit wonky and it's bleeding. So he's saying it feels really horrible and he's upset. So distraction technique with the colouring. And we're gonna give him some soft beans for lunch. So we're all having jacket potato, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to eat that. So I might scoop a bit of his potato out and mix it in with a bit of cheese. This is our lunch. I've had to make Spencer's like beans and just potato mushed. That's Oscar's and that's mine. The most unattractive salad, but I am starving. Guys, can we just, why is my hair like this? This is what my hair goes like if I let it dry naturally. I look like Hagrid. Don't say I don't, because I do, okay? Poor Hagrid, he's not with us anymore, is he? Look, it's so frizzy. Like, the wave is fine. But the frizz, I'm not even sure if you can see the frizz. Look, so frizzy. But I'm thinking I might not do anything at all with it today and just quickly do it in the morning before we go to football. The boys are upstairs. I really feel like we need to get outside before it starts raining. We are not going to the fireworks tonight. We're gonna go and pull up in a lay-by and watch them. We have decided to go outside because it has not rained for a good few hours and we've got cabin fever. So we're gonna take a walk down to the park and to the shop because we need to get some supplies for our dinner tonight and just get some fresh air. I haven't done anything to my hair as per the last clip, so I've just shoved a hat on in the hope that it disguises my Hagrid hair. But yeah, just gonna go out like this, not gonna bother with any makeup because who cares? Just got home, straight in his Jimmy Jams. What did you play at the park, Osks?
Nothing.
We were just talking about it, weren't we? Did you, and we were saying it was a bit scary, wasn't it?
Well, when I found out some of them had iron studs on.
Iron studs.
No, they did. I asked them.
Okay. I was saying that I was proud of him because there was how many boys there?
7.
7 boys. One of them's in year, what was he in, 8, 9?
I think one of them's
older
in
actually.
11.
Year 11, but most of them were year 7s, 1 year 6. Is that right?
No, yeah, Leo.
And he just went and involved himself, which I think's lush. Like, it's really, it's lovely, lovely. And they all just played rugby. Well, they were playing football, and then the oldest one suggested they play rugby, and then they all played rugby, and it was really nice. So we've just got home. It is 5:10. I'm gonna pop some pasta on. I think we're gonna sit down and put a movie on. Yeah. So really sort of, I'm glad we, oh my goodness, look at my hair,
Mum?
hat hair. I'm glad we went out because I was getting a bit of cabin fever. It was nice to get fresh air, and we got some supplies from the shop. We got some bread and milk, coffee, things like that we needed. A cheese sauce. It is the easiest recipe. It's a BBC Good Food recipe. Literally, you don't have to make a roux. You just pour your milk into your pan with a very large knob of butter, 4 tablespoons of plain flour. I'm no Delia Smith, but this is honestly the easiest recipe ever. I always thought with the cheese sauce you had to like, well, Simon always said, you've got to heat the milk up and you've got to like make a roux and la 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 la. Easy for me to say. But since I learned this recipe from BBC Good Food, it is foolproof. So you literally just put it on a medium heat and keep stirring it and put your cheddar in at the end, and it's basically done. So yeah, that's it. Got some water on for the pasta. We're having a very, very basic cheesy pasta because that is what Oscar has requested. It's now his favourite pasta dish apparently. Look at that, the best thing ever. Look how smooth it is, no lumps, absolutely delicious. Might not look like much, but the yummiest dinner. I mixed a load in and then poured a little bit extra on each of our bowls, but I am really hoping Spencer eats this. Since he did his tooth, he's been eating a couple of sweets, of course.
You had me at hello, 'cause where you go is where I go. I don't need nobody else. I got you, and you got me too. You can ride all the blue. I wanna do what you want to. We can leave it.
Guys, that was an absolute nightmare. Basically got to the lay-by. Where do I start actually? Where I actually went wrong today was Spencer was like eating normally this morning, and then when he hurt his tooth, he was saying he couldn't eat and he was really upset and he wanted to try and eat chocolate eggs from his Halloween box. And I started off saying no, absolutely not. If you can't eat like beans with potato, then you can't have chocolate. And then in the end I was like, maybe if he starts eating chocolate he'll realise that it doesn't hurt, and then when it comes to tea time he'll eat his tea. So I let him have chocolate and sweets from his Halloween thing, and I thought, oh, just be a bit more free for one day, Vicky, it's not gonna hurt. Not thinking that it was gonna fill him up. So when I did give him dinner, he didn't want to eat it, so he was basically just high on sugar, which kind of tells you how the evening went. So we went to the lay-by, got there at 20 to 7, and the fireworks were meant to start at 7, and we're waiting and waiting and waiting. Got to 7, got to 5 past, and I'm thinking, what is going on? I thought they'd done it early, so I messaged my friend and she was like, no, they're running half an hour late. And I was like, oh great. So by the time they started, we'd been there for 50 minutes. And you can imagine Spencer was shattered because it was, you know, he's not been very well, and it was 7:30 and he'd normally be flat out asleep by that time. So we were parked kind of in the clear, there was like a clearing in the hedges, and all these people were kind of huddled around our car, and I got out and I said, look guys, I'm really sorry I've parked in the way. I didn't know the drill. I've never been here before. Just stand in front of my car, we'll get out. But we didn't have any wellies, any coats, and the floor was incredibly muddy. So Spencer was all over that. And he was in his pajamas, and I was trying to say, stop it, like, don't do that. Oh, he was a nightmare. He was an absolute nightmare. And it's not his fault. He hadn't eaten properly and he was absolutely shattered, and he'd been sat there for far too long. The fireworks were spectacular. I managed to get a little clip which I obviously popped in. They were stunning, and Oscar had a lovely time. Like, he really enjoyed watching them. I sort of felt a little bit bad when we were watching them, that we were watching them for free when it's such a good fundraiser for the village that does them. Yeah, I did feel a little bit bad, but the people that were in that lay-by said, we're here because we couldn't get in to the village because they'd closed it off. So then that made me feel a bit better, because I was like, yeah, well, if they weren't letting people in, then I couldn't have paid. And I was only doing it because Spencer had been under the weather. So I'm glad I did do it, because if he'd have been at that firework display with it being half an hour late with all those people around, oh my goodness, it would have been a nightmare, even more of a nightmare. But there we are. So it's now 9:30. I've just taken well, I didn't have any makeup on. I haven't worn any makeup all day. I think that is the first vlog I have ever done with no makeup on. So I've just done most of my skincare. I'm just waiting for my retinol to kind of sink in. That's a better light. I was like facing away from the light then. I've got a huge basket of washing down there. Can you see it? I've got a huge basket of washing to fold and sort into piles, which I'm going to do now. I've really enjoyed our chill day today, but at the same time I feel really unaccomplished. Like, I thought I was going to sort out my wardrobes. I have done 2 loads of washing, which is what that is, but I haven't folded them. I'm thinking, what have I actually done? I've played with Spencer. Obviously I took them to the park. I've cooked dinner. Did a workout. So I suppose I have done stuff, but I don't feel like I've done anything, if you know what I mean. Like, I just... So anyway, I'm too hard on myself, I know. God, I'm such a brain dump person when I'm tired. Blah, 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 blah. I like to talk, don't I? I'm going to do that washing, but I'm going to set myself a timer, and I'm literally going to do that washing, give the floors a hoover down here, and have a little tidy round. I'm going to set the breakfast stuff up, because we've got to get up and be out of the house by 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. So I just want it to be really like smooth in the morning. I just want to have all the water bottles filled up, coats ready, you know, all the stuff that takes ages, so that we can just get up and put our clothes on and leave. I didn't even bath the boys tonight because we were back late. I fully intended to let them have a bath this afternoon and get into fresh PJs. But there we are. I think, yeah, it is one of those. That is the first day in a very, very long time that we have stayed at home most of the day. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And it's something I want to do more often, because we still got out. We could have just gone in the garden. We didn't need to go to the park. Yeah, I'm definitely like, the older I'm getting, the more I think like, whilst days out are lovely, you don't need to do them all the time. It makes them more special when you don't do them as often. And actually the children are really, really happy just kind of playing and bumbling around at home. But yeah, because I've been so laid back today, I've got a lot to do tomorrow. So thank you for watching that vlog. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and thank you again so much. And every time one of you writes a really lovely comment, Sue, you're one of them. You always comment. It's really lovely. Like, it's so nice. So nice. Like, it makes the world of difference. So thank you as always, and I will see you all in the next video.